Hi everyone, in this video we're going to look at one of the common errors that people have in TLore, items not showing up in their billing, or either that or the days aren't correct that they're billing for this month. And I'm just going to quickly show you one way to troubleshoot that and see where you're going wrong. So the first thing we'll do is we'll go to billing, and I've preset this up so this is going to come up wrong. So I'm going to look at this source here. I see that obviously the bill hasn't been paid for a long time, but we're just going to go from this should be from January 1st. So we'll first of all change the date because we're just billing from January. January 1st to today. So I'll set that. And we'll see all the charges come up. So all we see on this source is the day rate charges from the 1st to the 17th. And we'll see there's only 5 days being charged. So that's not right because the owner still owns the horse and obviously there's days missing. So the first thing I'll do is click on the horse's name, go to their own horse main page, and then we will look and see some of the charges we've added in here. They should have showed up in the invoice, they haven't. And we'll just add another one. Just add this charge here, $2, whatever. We'll backdate it to yesterday. Save it. And it's not showing up. Or it's showing up here, but it's not going to show up in the billing. So we go back to the owner here, look at Blood Runner, we'll see the charge hasn't showed up. So that leads me to believe that there's obviously an issue with the ownership. If we go back to his page, we can see here he's got no ownership attached to the horse. And this can happen with the fractional ownerships where ownerships get ended for whatever reason. And the reason that we're having an issue here is for some reason there's an end rate here, or an end date. Unless there is actually an end of ownership, this should always be blank. So what we'll do is we'll just simply erase the billing period end date. And we'll go back to the billing. And we can see all the charges are correct. Another issue that may occur with this is if we go back to horse roster and this source here, is if for some reason he has been made inactive. So let's say he was made, so we're making him inactive, change the date to let's just say the 11th. This is another reason why we'll have an issue with the days not coming up on the invoice. And we can see here we're not getting, well, hang on, we've got to set the date. This is another thing that's important, as we looked at it before, is to set the date correctly for the months that you're billing for, and to make sure that you haven't already saved it on an invoice. So if we look at him now, we can see that the days, there's only 11 days we're missing days on here. So we can just go to his location history and we can see that he has been made inactive, and that's why we're not getting billed. So just going to go back to his main page. This is normally, so I'll change his location. So obviously his current location is incorrect. I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to go back. Go to his horse. Location history. And we are going to edit this. And then we're going to move this location. Entry, save it, and then it should be current. So I'll go back to his main page. That should be good. Go to his billing. Let's again set the date. I'm just going to save this so we don't see this anymore. This is just an old invoice that I'm going to save. So that'll be saved in the system. That just gives you an idea what the invoice would look like, but I'm going to go back to the billing here. So now we just see that from the 1st to the 17th because the previous month has been billed for. So we can see the days are correct. Everything is correct here as you'd want it to be. And I'm just going to go back quickly to his main page just to look at this view earn history again. This is very, very important, and most errors that people have with stuff not appearing on the invoices comes from here. But there we go. There's how to troubleshoot one of the biggest issues and most common problems that people have with using the TLore for billing.